Hey, hello, I'm JulieJo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at a video called Breaking News Live Reveal, and it's from LimeLife by Alcone. LimeLife. Do you remember Brooke Ashley Banks, Brookie Banks? She's in LimeLife. And LimeLife is a big multi-level marketing company. I've talked about it several times, especially with one of our best pals, Brooke Ashley Banks. I'll try to remember to put some videos down in my description about Brooke Ashley Banks and the things that went on. You can go back and take a look at those. But I thought this might be an interesting video to watch because it's apparently breaking news for LimeLife by Alcone. If you want to support the channel for free, you can simply subscribe. I would appreciate that. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have something to say, feel free to leave it in the comments. I also started a new Instagram account, and it's my Bookstagram. I have an Instagram for my scams, multi-level marketing content, all of that. And then I started another Instagram that's focused on books and my reviews because I read a lot. I've already read almost 60 books this year. I said 60. Just, that is my hobby, okay? So if you need some good books to read or you want to find your passion in reading, feel free to follow that Instagram. I'll put it down below in the description as well. I think it's time that we get started.
It's the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. Cause we're still sleeping in my head.
Okay, what do y'all think it is? What do you think of breaking news is? I have no idea, but let's watch.
Okay, you're live.
No countdown?
Nice, LimeLife. Good job.
Hey, LimeLifers, how's it going? I'm going to wait for you guys to hop on, and in the meantime, I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Madison Millardi, and I am the CEO and co-founder of LimeLife by Alcone, and I am here today because we have some very, very exciting news to share. So I'm going to get to that in a second. I'm sure some of you already know what it is and you're already super excited about it. Some of you are just finding out. So while I wait for some of you to hop on, I figured it would be a great opportunity to talk to you about the story of LimeLife. Why does LimeLife exist in the first place? What are we doing here? So it really all goes back.
I'm so excited to hear this. I don't know about y'all, but I haven't sat down and really heard the story of the LimeLife. I think it's going to be interesting, especially for those who don't know much about LimeLife, aka me. I mean, I've covered it. I know compensation stuff. I know things about it, like income disclosure statement, and I know some of the people in it, but the story of it, I don't know. So I'm intrigued.
To 2015, but it actually goes further. So LimeLife was established in 2015. But it really started in 1952 when my grandfather purchased Alcone from a man named Alvin Cohen.
Fun fact, it did not start in 1952. LimeLife by Alcone is underneath Alcone and L'Occitane. It's like a branch of it. So like Sol de Janeiro is a part of L'Occitane and LimeLife is too. It's the same thing as Monet and Alcora, which is like the father company of a bunch of companies, including Monet. It's like saying Monet has been around since Alcora has been around. It hasn't. It's ridiculous to say that. It's pretty much the same situation. So that's a little embarrassing for her to say because it makes her look ridiculously ignorant. I'll put the link for what I'm about to recite, but this is what L'Occitane says about LimeLife. This is a quarterly update, a 3-month period from, I think, the end of October to the end of December. And it says on page 3, it's the last sentence of the first paragraph. It says, LimeLife continued to perform below expectations, declining by 21.9%. And that's the last 3 months of last year. So they're very likely still at that point or worse. I just thought I'd throw that in there before we really get into the story of LimeLife because it is obviously not going very well. And for it to be declining by almost a quarter is wild. Like that, I think is so wild to me.
Way back in the day. So my grandfather, with no experience at all in makeup, decided to purchase a professional makeup company. So I'm sure you're wondering why. And the answer is he was and still is a very, very smart man.
Money. That's the answer. I mean, if he doesn't know anything about makeup, it was because of money.
He saw an opportunity where an industry was really growing, productions were popping up everywhere. It was really the beginning of like HD cameras were just becoming a thing for the first time, and people needed makeup. He was a very smart man, and he realized when the value of the quality of the cameras were getting better, the quality of the makeup is going to need to be even better. So he took advantage of that opportunity. They had my grandfather and my grandmother, they didn't have a ton of money to just go be buying companies like that. He really took a chance with my grandmother, and they were like, let's do this.
Puppy tax. I see a puppy tail or a kitty tail, I guess. Let's say pet tax. If I hear a tippy tappy, if I see a little fur ball somewhere, I need you to show me. If I hear a woo woo, I need you to show me your pet.
And I'm sure a lot of you actually have grandparents that have a very, very similar story. And I think back in the day, people were taking really big risks. I think people really saw possibility and opportunity in a different way than we do now. So it's very interesting. It's something that I've been thinking about.
The thing is, back then, when she's talking about, things weren't as big of a risk then as they are now. The price of houses back then, buying a house, you could have a minimum wage job and be able to buy a house. I don't know how else to put it other than the greediness was not as bad then as it is now. I don't think necessarily they took a big risk. Now, obviously, I don't know, but if I had to guess, it wasn't that big of a risk, especially for someone who knew nothing or cared about makeup to buy it. And I have a feeling she might be kind of dousing the fire with some water, if you will, kind of playing down the story or twisting it to manipulate it to the narrative that she wants, because that's what a lot of people in MLMs do. I could be wrong, but I also know a lot of people who do that with their MLM. So
a lot lately, and I'm actually going to be going to dinner with my grandfather tonight. So I have so many questions for him about this. Like, why did you do that? That's so crazy. I'm glad you did, but it was a crazy risk to be going off and taking, especially for someone who grew up in the Great Depression. So Alcone is really the product of family values, professional products and professional quality, and community. So without even really realizing it, Alcone from day one was all about community. Even I got the opportunity to work across from my dad at Alcone when he was working. I sat at a desk right across from him, and I got to witness firsthand what it was. It wasn't a training. I don't even think he realized it was a training, but how to treat customers and how to treat people and how to build customer loyalty and how to build relationships and how to create something bigger than just selling makeup. So for anyone who's ever been to the Alcone warehouse in Long Island City, it's still there today. There's a little window right when you walk in, and my dad would sit on the other side of that window all the time. Every single day, that's where his desk was, and mine was right across from him. So if he wasn't at his desk, someone would walk in and be like, "Where's Vinny?" Or if he was at his desk, my dad, 9 times out of 10, knew who this person was, remembered everybody's name, always remembered all of their stories. And
okay, but that doesn't matter because it's not LimeLife. That's not LimeLife. That's Alcone. That's the father company of a LimeLife. So none of that actually matters to the story of LimeLife. She's just saying how great her family is, how wonderful and friendly her family is, to try to make people think that, in my opinion, that her great, wonderful family would never start a scam. So the better she makes her family look, the better LimeLife looks as a company, is what she's attempting to do, I think.
The best part, and I call my dad this, and a lot of members of my family call my dad this, we call him the believer of dreams. Because a lot of people would come into Alcone with a dream, and my dad would be like, "Yeah, that's an amazing idea. It's gonna work. Take the makeup for free, and then when it takes off one day and blows up, promise me you're gonna keep coming and shopping with us, and you're gonna keep coming back." And one of those people were actually the 3 guys who started the Blue Man Group. So it's really important to continue to believe in other people's dreams. And that's what we do at LimeLife every single day. That exact same set of values is something that we all at LimeLife wake up every day and have. We believe.
Okay, if you have those values, then why'd you start a multi-level marketing company where the majority of people are not going to make money or profit, and a lot of them are going to lose money. If you're wanting people to actually have their dreams come true, an MLM is the worst thing that you could have, worst thing that you could present to them, because the majority of people's dreams don't come true with MLM. And that's proven statistically with data that's given to us from other companies like LimeLife. Let's look at the LimeLife income disclosure statement. Beauty Guide and Training is 287 people. They make $54.56 average monthly. The one that has the most is Beauty Guide, which is 5,633 people, and they make an average monthly $145.92. That does not include any products that are purchased. The next one, Lead Beauty Guide, which is 807 people. Let me do the math on how many people are in the other ranks combined. I combined the next rank all the way through the last rank. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ranks. So there's 10 ranks total, but the first rank doesn't count as a rank, I guess, because you start as a Beauty Guide in Training. So there's 9 ranks to rank up to. The second rank, which has the highest, like I said, is 5,633. The total of the other 7 ranks combined is 1,466 people. There is about 4 times more people in the second rank than there are in the next 7 ranks combined. And like I said, that second rank makes on average a monthly income of $145, not including taxes or anything that you purchase. So that tells me how great of an opportunity this is and how it helps people's dreams come true. It doesn't. It just doesn't do that.
We believe in other people's dreams. So the reason that LimeLife actually was created in the beginning was really to give artists an opportunity to create an additional revenue stream for themselves. A lot of people don't know that, but LimeLife was really created for makeup artists. It was really almost like a referral program for makeup artists. And it wasn't really taking off. It turned out makeup artists would rather send someone somewhere for free than get compensated for selling people the product.
Well, I don't believe that for one bit. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There's got to be another reason it wasn't taking off. Was it because it sucked? Don't say ridiculous things and then not expect to be called out on your BS. That's wild. She literally went, and it didn't do so well because the makeup artists were like, I don't want to get paid for my work. I'm going to send them somewhere else. Could you believe that?
Makeup artists would do the looks on their client, and then the client would, of course, want to wear the look themselves, apply the look on themselves later, and the makeup artist would send the person to Alcone, Sephora, MAC, all these different places to go get the products that the look was created with. And they'd probably end up spending $400 to $500 because we all know how that goes. So what we did was we took the best-selling formulas that we knew makeup artists were using on their clients, on stage, on Broadway, television, theater, all of it, and on the everyday street. Some celebrities like Kim Kardashian used the formulas that we have today. JLo, a lot of the famous faces that you see are the formulas that LimeLife is carrying. Sorry, that's my dog walking by. If you see a little fluffy white tail cascading through. So we took the best of the best, put it into consumer-friendly packaging that also worked for pros, and made it so that makeup artists could not send their clients to X, Y, and Z, and just shop, one-stop shopping, get your service done, and then get your product all in one place. So, sounds great, right? It did not take off. It did not take off until
puppy. Yay! We got puppy text without her having to show us the puppy. We get to see it for ourselves.
Oh my gosh. Until it was really the beauty enthusiasts, the everyday makeup wearer, the everyday woman discovered the LimeLife opportunity, and then things started changing. They saw the value here. They saw something bigger than just selling products. And somehow, I say somehow, but it's not somehow because we know that there's no coincidences and everything happens for a reason. But people started joining LimeLife in bigger groups. And the people that were coming saw the value of community, understood the values of LimeLife. And I really think that what created the culture of LimeLife that we have today is the family values that we stand by. And family values,
the culture of LimeLife? My girl, you're almost down a quarter from what you were previously. The company's failing. Also, the people kind of suck. Do y'all remember Brooke Ashley Banks in LimeLife? She kind of sucked. There's so many people who are in LimeLife that are just not good people. I mean, not everyone's terrible, but have y'all seen some of those top leaders? I know I have. No, thank you.
Doesn't always mean what you think it means. It doesn't mean, I'm going to hold your hand for you while you do this, or I'm going to do this for you. It's sometimes tough love, but it also means relentlessly standing by you until you make your dreams come true, because that's what family does. And that's how we view family values. So back in the day when we were just getting started and we got really excited every single time a new person joined our community, and we had this little bell. I know a lot of you have probably heard this story 100 times, but you know what? I'm going to tell it 101 times because I never get sick of it. So every time someone joined LimeLife and we would build the little starter kits by hand, the kits at the time, I believe they were definitely at least $100. At least $100 at the time. We had different types of kits and everything. And every time someone joined LimeLife, we would ring a little bell, and that little bell signified someone taking a chance on themselves, someone taking a chance on us when we were this small little company and joining LimeLife. And it was really like the sound of possibility. That's really what it was. So someone would join LimeLife, we'd ring our little bell, we'd build the starter kit, we'd send it out. If we got one, best day ever. Best day ever. So now we've had over 100,000 people historically join LimeLife, which is crazy. Unfortunately, we had to stop ringing the bell at some point. I actually want to find this bell, and so that we can put it into a museum one day, because I talk about it all the time.
A museum? Are you gonna make a LimeLife museum? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh gosh. People, come on now.
But every time someone joins LimeLife today, that, no pun intended, still rings true, because we do not take for granted the fact that when someone joins LimeLife, oftentimes it's not an easy decision. There's a lot of people that find joy in bringing other people down when they try something new and take a chance out there. And unfortunately,
girl, listen to yourself. You're speaking to a company. You're the CEO and you're talking about haters? I wouldn't do that. You just give us more content. I think I'd probably say I think I am a hater for sure, but not in the way that they think I am. I'm a hater to them because I don't like what they do. But what I really do is I just share the other part that they won't share. Right? They're sharing their side. Well, I'm going to share my side, except my side's going to come with facts, statistics that prove that what they're saying is wrong, or that at least shows people another side of what MLM actually is. They can say that, we enjoy hating on stuff. We enjoy hating on them. We have lives that are so sad and we're jealous and blah, blah, blah. The reality is I do it because I experienced it and I want to help people not have to go through what I went through, or not have to experience what other people experience when it comes to MLMs. When you know better, you do better. And so the ignorance that some people have when it comes to MLMs, it's not their own fault. They just don't know. So for me to sit here, call out these liars and scammers and break down why I say what I say helps people realize, oh, you know what? You're right. I think you're right. You're using facts. You're speaking logically. And then also it comes with all the people who are watching, who comment down below. People go through those comments. They start to understand. They see other people's opinions and what they say, because I don't cover every single thing in the video, things that I didn't point out, or they add on to what I'm saying, or, there's very intelligent people, much smarter than me, who watch my videos and say even better things than I do. And they comment below and people go through those too. So there are reasons I do this, and it's not just because I'm a hater who loves to hate. Nonetheless, doesn't matter, because to them, that's what I am. And for her to be talking about it as a CEO on this breaking news live reveal business call, to me, is insane.
It has grown significantly over the years. Things have changed. Things have changed a lot. And I've been thinking about it more than usual lately, because back in the day when we were just getting started, we had these starter kits for $100 and people had no problem clicking join and starting something new. Now people have lost faith in themselves. Somewhere along the way, people stopped believing in themselves. They are afraid to try something new. They are afraid of what others may think. I know there are so many people, maybe people that are watching right now, maybe people who you've never spoken to and that could really benefit from this opportunity, that won't even consider trying something new because they're afraid of what someone else is going to think.
Afraid? They're afraid to try something new. They're afraid of what people are going to think. They have fear. They don't believe in themselves. Or, God forbid, it's the fact that people, like you said, the haters who talk badly have been growing. The fact that people have been talking enough about MLM for several years, anti-MLM has grown to a massive amount of people speaking about it, including like large documentaries. There's been movies made about MLMs and shining a light on how bad they are. Could that be it? It can't be that, right? It has to be because people are afraid, because people don't believe in themselves. It can't be that people are finally saying what y'all have been hiding behind the curtain.
So that's one reason that people don't do something new, or they don't try something new or step outside of their comfort zone. But the truth is, we are our biggest enemies right now. Since the pandemic, people have gotten very, very complacent and have gotten very, very comfortable. I would argue that someone would rather sit on their couch and watch Netflix and wallow in their sorrows than actually take a chance on themselves and try something new, something that can make their lives 100 times better, open up a whole new world of possibility, bring a little bit more joy into their life, feel a little bit less lonely. We have gotten so comfortable lately. I know, I'm guilty of it too.
Is this a joke? Are we watching SNL of an MLM CEO? Like, is this a skit on SNL? Is she a comic? Let's hear her say that bullshit again.
I would argue that someone would rather sit on their couch and watch Netflix and wallow in their sorrows than actually take a chance on themselves and try something new, something that can make their lives 100 times better, open up a whole new world of possibility, bring a little bit more joy into their life, feel a little bit less lonely. We have gotten so comfortable lately. I know, I'm guilty of it too. You know, I love to be comfortable sometimes. I love to make up excuses of why I shouldn't do that.
Wallow in their sorrows instead of do something that'll make their life better? Ma'am, you know people lost people in COVID, right? You know people are grieving still. I don't know who this lady thinks she is. To be saying this, the entitlement that is coming off of her is giving, ew. Gross.
It's human nature, but it's definitely gotten worse. And I know for me, I have two speeds. One is doing a million different things and doing the most, and the other is doing absolutely nothing. I have two speeds. And I know there are other people like that. I know I'm not alone there because I've been talking to a lot of people about it lately. I know I'm not alone. So if you are finding yourself on this side of the spectrum where you're really not doing much, you need to try something new. When is the last time you tried something new? When is the last time? Think about it. When is the last time you tried something new?
When was the last time I tried something new? Last night I ate a new type of pork my husband cooked, and I'm not like a big pork eater. I also have like meat aversions, so it's touch and go, okay? Especially when it cooks pork. I don't know what it is, but it's touch and go for me, and it was good. I liked it. So last night I tried something new to eat that I've never eaten before. What do you mean? Where's the breaking news? We have 4 minutes left in this video, and she has not covered a single breaking news thing that she's supposed to cover. She's literally just telling people that they're wasting away their life wallowing in their sorrows and afraid to try. I wrote it down. And afraid to try something new. By the way, this is from Happyish brand, who also gave me this adorable sticker book. And this little my tummy hurts, but I'm being really brave about it, little like tablet compact. They give me a lot of cute stuff. I've talked about them before. You should look them up on Instagram. Happyish brand. They have the cutest stuff. And disco ball earrings. Listen, okay, I'm done. Seriously, where's the breaking news? We have 4 minutes left. What is going on? She's just shitting. She's just sitting here shit talking people, making them feel bad. What is happening?
If you are scratching your head right now, it's time. We have to break the cycle. And I'm not even saying trying something new, you have to join LimeLife. That's not what I'm saying at all. It has to be something. You have to start somewhere. But I recommend, if you want to try something new and you want to feel supported and not feel alone and feel like you have a community with you, I promise you, with joining LimeLife, you will never be alone.
Yeah, you're going to get on my breaking news live reveals and I'm going to shit talk you for the majority of it and make you feel bad about yourself until you start working. If you want to experience that in LimeLife, join.
Never a second of feeling alone here at LimeLife. You're going to be sick of us. Trust me. There are tens of thousands of people.
I like being alone most of the time, so I'd rather not. Nor. Thank you.
In our LimeLife community that are here to cheer you on, help you, raise you up, and do it scared along with you. So a little bit of background on why we have made this decision to make joining LimeLife completely free, no cost to you.
Oh, so that's the big news reveal, that it's free to join LimeLife. Okay. Okay.
We know how many people need this opportunity out there. We know that it is a life-changing opportunity. When someone takes the chance and hits that join button on LimeLife, we know instantly 100 more doors of opportunity just instantly opened for them. Just like that. Just by joining LimeLife, a whole other world, a whole other realm of possibility is opened. We know that. We know that for a fact because we see it changing people's lives every single day. But if someone doesn't hit the button, the possibility is not there and the doors do not open. And that is why we have made the decision to make enrollment completely free.
Okay, but why does mine cost 1 cent? Hold on. Let me try again. Why is it 1 cent if it's supposed to be free? Isn't that against the law? I mean, I know it's just 1 cent, but like if you say it's free, it's got to be free. Like you can't just add in a cent for shits and gigs. I get it's 1 cent, but also like you said it's completely free.
We want to remove every single barrier that is possible from getting you in the door. We are here for people. We are here to believe in other people's dreams. And we are here to give you the push that you need because you might be too scared to give it to yourself, or you might not have someone around you that is going to give that push to you. The second you join LimeLife, 100 more doors of opportunity open than you would have had otherwise. I can promise you that. And
100 more opportunities open that you'd have had otherwise. I can promise you that. What do you mean? What does that even mean?
All I ask is for you to try something new. Try.
She's begging us to join LimeLife, y'all. I'm not paying 1 cent. There's no way in hell.
Just try. That is all I want for you. And why do I want that for you? Because we need to break the cycle. We need to break the cycle of being complacent and being comfortable and being okay.
Just because LimeLife is failing doesn't mean there's a cycle that needs to be broken. It doesn't mean people are broken. It doesn't mean that people are doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Like people aren't joining, so it's their fault. We need to break the cycle that people are experiencing. No, that's not what the failure of LimeLife means. That means you CEO, you're failing. That means the MLM business structure is failing. It's collapsing. Why? Hello, anti-MLM. That's really it. What has the FTC done? Not that much. It's people who are out there speaking up. Everyday people like myself and hundreds and thousands of others. It's documentaries, it's movies, it's all of those things. People who are being brave and stepping out and sharing their stories. It's you watching, you giving my video views, you watching other creators too, you liking the video, commenting, supporting, boosting. It gets the video out to other people to see. That's what's happening.
With where we currently are, when there is so much more available to us in life. We are doing a disservice to ourselves, to our family, to our community, to whoever it is, to stay put and stay comfortable. So that is why we have made the decision, because we believe in you. We believe in people. We believe in what people are capable of when they come together. And that is who we are at LimeLife. And you will never be alone. We will be here for you every single step of the way. And I promise you, you'll never regret not joining. Gonna repeat that one more time.
Hey, anyone out there regret joining LimeLife? I know a few of you who do because we've already talked about it. But let me know below. Do you regret joining LimeLife? Please let me know. All you have to do is say, I regret joining LimeLife, or share your story or whatever it is. Trust me, a lot of people regret joining LimeLife. And how many of you regret joining MLM? Hello, that's me. Anyone else? Feel free to tell me below.
You're never gonna regret not joining. So take a chance on yourself. Join LimeLife for completely free. Try it for 30 days. And if you don't like it, try something else new. That is all I ask of you. So thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day.
Okay, bye. I don't even remember her name, and frankly, I don't care. I actually was not expecting that. I thought it might be a little more dull and like less the haters, ignore the haters, but I'm pleasantly surprised by that video. Thank you so much, LimeLife CEO, for giving us that banger right there. She really gave. So what do y'all think? They are obviously failing. They are not doing well if she had to come on and bitch to everybody. Leave your comments below, like the video, and if you want to become a member, you can. If you want to see my bookstagram, it'll be below. If you want to see the L'Occitane information about LimeLife, it'll be below. Everything's below in the description. Videos of Brooke Ashley Banks, I'm sure will be there if I remember, and if I don't, just go to the little search bar on my YouTube and you will type in Brooke Ashley Banks and they will pop up. What else am I forgetting? Oh, if you want to support the channel for free, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't join an MLM. Don't join an M&M. Don't join an MLM. Okay, bye.
Show you what I'm all about. Make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about yours.